And it's exhibition baseball. Got on tap in this one. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Steve, I'm Gary Thorne. We welcome you. Got a good matchup here today. And, Steve, I don't think you're saying we'll necessarily see a lot of explosive offense in this game.
No, but I think that because it's even pitching, I think it's going to be the team that can manufacture runs and just find a way to get extra runs to win it.
Leading off the top of the first inning.
Now the first pitch. Fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
The temperature at game time is 48 degrees. Winds are calm from the north.
He delivers. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He squares around and he gets this one down. The 2-2 pitch. Brings that curveball. Just about had him, but it's full. 3-2 on the way. Here's a swing, soft line drive. Lester.
When a pitcher sees it coming back at him, initially your reaction is, uh-oh, but it was hit softly enough he was able to make the play.
Base is empty with one away. And here's the first one. And he takes it inside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing, and he breaks his bat, pops that one into the air. And nobody gets this one. That's going to go for a base hit.
Now batting.
Well, he doesn't get a whole lot of this one, but gets just enough of it with a broken bat base hit.
Runner at first with one down. A dive, and he's back in easily. One out. Runner on at first. He delivers. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Ready with a 1-0.
1-1.
It's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
The 1-1. There's a swing, fly ball down the line and left. Drew, no problem for him. That's an easy out.
Now batting.
You can't cover everywhere in the field, that's for sure. They had the outfielders playing deep because that's what the scouting reports say. He had a long way to go to make that catch, but was able to get in and make the grab.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. Drew, the catch, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1 in a scoreless ball game. Sabathia will be starting for them today.
Leading off the top of the first inning, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Jacoby.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That swung out and flied to right. Jeter. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
Left fielder 13.
We've got a moment here for 2K Sports Top Play. Is their cleanup man. Base is empty. One out. The pitch. Swing and a rocket toward short. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Swisher roams over, puts it away.
Now batting. Second baseman. Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch on the way.
What an outstanding pitch. Changing speeds, hitting your spots. Throw that changeup away.
Hit well to the right side. This one hit down the left field line. Does it have it up? Way back. Ball 1.
Now the changeup up and away here. Now let's see what they come back with on the next pitch.
The 1-2 on its way. Swung on, hit down the line and left. It has a chance. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Now on to the top of the second in a scoreless ball game. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. Cano. And here's the Now here's a grounder towards the hole.
Coming to bat, designated
Posada is up now.
20, Jorge Posada.
Nobody on base, one away. Pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. Pedroia throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Coming to bat,
Granderson will get his first look in this one.
Curtis.
2 outs, bases empty.
Granderson.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Curveball just misses. Falls behind 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Fastball is caught on and missed that time. 2-1. Here he comes. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Ellsbury, no problem for him as he gets that out. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Time now to move to the bottom half of the second. And our score, zip zip. Big bats ready to make an appearance. Gonzalez.
Top of the second inning, first base.
And the first pitch.
Number 32.
Hit in the air.
Gonzalez.
Jeter.
Coming to bat. Third base.
And now we get a moment. So let's take a look at the 2K Sports top play. Youkilis, this is his first at-bat in this game. Nobody on base, one away. On the way. Called strike in the inner half, 0-1. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. What a monster shot to right, but it's foul ball. Foul ball. There's a swing and the bat shatters. Puts that one in the air. Jeter.
Coming to bat.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Ortiz, this is his first chance at bat. Two outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, you can feel the energy and electricity in the stadium right now. The fans getting into it, showing their support. This game's tied.
That's low and outside. 1-1. The 1-1.
2.
The 1-2 pitch.
He's up.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. No scoring here, ending this half inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. And our score, zip zip. Another chance for the leadoff hitter coming up in the inning. Gardner. He deals.
Number 55.
The first pitch looked like a circle changeover for a called strike. Popped him up. Lowry. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
At the plate, left fielder.
Gardner batting
11,
now.
Brett Gardner.
1 out, nobody on. And the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Cutter just misses. 1-0. On the way. Holds up, but it's a called strike. Evens the count at 1. 1-1 pitch. On the ground to short. Lowry. And a good throw gets him 2 down.
At the plate.
That was very close, so much so it came as a surprise there. There's a disagreement. First, that swung on, hit on the ground. And it falls in there for a base hit.
At the plate.
Swisher,
Right
he
fielder,
singled in
33.
his last at bat.
Nick.
Puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher right now. Speed at first base, tie game. You've got to hold them close, but you can't be distracted. You still have to go after the hitter.
Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch, a curve. It's in there. 1-1. And a throw over to first. And he dives back safely. Now the 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call though, and it's 3-1. He set the 3-1.
The count is 4.
3-1 a fastball, swung on and missed, full count. Now the pitch, the runner goes. Fastball swung on and missed, side retired. The New York Yankees can't push any across here in this half of the inning. With the top of the 3rd over, we'll move on to the home half of the inning. And we have no score. It'll be the bottom 3rd of the order coming to the plate. Drew. No, he did not. And the check swing worked. He'll continue his at-bat. The 1-0 pitch. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. The 1-1. A smash towards the hole. Jeter. And he throws on to first for the out and away.
At the plate, pitcher.
Saltalamacchia. He'll be batting from the right side here.
Jared.
Base is empty with 1 away. Here it comes. Curveball just misses. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Swisher, and he puts that one away for number 2.
At the plate.
You want to talk about settling in? How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he settled in.
And here's the swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Now we move on to the top of the 4th, and we are scoreless. And the 3-hole will be coming right up. The Sheriff.
25.
First pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike at the letters. Ground ball to short. And that falls for a base hit.
The game's tied. You want the leadoff man to get on. It's a chance for a big inning, particularly in the middle of the game where you don't just want one to take the lead. You want to tack on a bunch of runs.
Runner on first base. Nobody up. Swung on. Hit in the air to right center. Over to second for one. And there's two. A double play.
Now coming to bat. Second
Execution on that 6-4-3.
You have to have body control around the bag. Great acrobatic turn by the second baseman. Outstanding job.
Cano is the batter. 2 outs, bases empty. He deals. A line drive toward short. Gonzalez. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the bottom of the 4th, and we have no score. Top of the order is due up next. Ellsbury
for 2.
and the first pitch. There's a ground ball. Granderson, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now coming to bat. Left
Crawford,
fielder.
he flew out his last time up.
13.
1 out, nobody on.
Crawford.
First pitch to him. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Cano, throw to first, gets him, and there are 2 down.
Now coming to bat.
Pedroia, last time up, he got thrown out trying to stretch a single to a double.
Pedroia.
Base is empty with swung on, bounced weakly to second. Cano. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. In a scoreless ball game. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. Posada.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning. Designated
Here's the
hitter.
first one.
Jorge.
0-1.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. The 1-1 on the way. Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch. There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. And that one falls in there for a single.
You know, with base runners on, you get a man at first base. Now you're looking not just for the single, but it'd be nice to get that extra base hit to try to score him from first.
Shot towards the hole. That's 1 out. And they get 2. Great double play. Nice pickup on that one, then around for 2.
That's like infield drills in the pregame, except this time they got 2 outs. Nice work to get the double play.
Martin grounded out his last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Swing and ooh, look out. Line drive that shatters the bat. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still no score. Cleanup batter due up next. Gonzalez.
Leading off the top of the 5th baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Number 32.
Turns him off for the ball up and in.
Ball 1.
Here's the 1-0. He makes contact. Line drive. Rodriguez. He ranges in. Takes care of it in short left.
Well, it's now a Baker's dozen. 13 in a row he set down. Absolutely lights out. What a performance. A changeup down in the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch. The hitter just lays off.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Granderson as he drops back and takes care of it.
You can't cover everywhere in the field, that's for sure. They had the outfielders playing deep because that's what the scouting reports say. He had a long way to go to make that catch, but was able to get in and make the grab.
Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the pitch.
Trying to power that four-seam fastball up and away, but out of the strike zone, you got to bring that thing back in. With the score tied, the fans know this could be the decisive.
Here's a swing and a drive, deep center field. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning, nothing across. 5 innings down as we go to the 6th. And it's still 0-0. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips bringing you Major League Baseball. Here's one line softly to third. Grounded down the first baseline. Lowry over to first for out number 1. Jeter.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
Base is empty, 1 out. The first pitch. That one's inside and low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded back to the mound. Pedroia, he's taking charge, puts it away.
Now batting.
Swisher, he was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup.
Nick.
2 outs and nobody on.
Swisher.
Now the first pitch. Swung on, popped way up to shallow right.
Now batting.
And a solo home run. They lead by a 1.
Number 25. Mark.
That looked like the two-seamer that time, but it came in a little bit flat, and he paid for it.
We talk about pitches that don't move. That's one of those. To Sheriff, singled home a run in his last at bat. Base is empty with 2 outs. He deals a swing and a ball crunched into right field. This one is clobbered from his knees. Got him. What a throw!
34,000.
The New York Yankees pick up a run on the homer and they take the lead. Top half of the 6th inning now in the books. We move to the home half. 1-0.
Leading off the top of the 6th.
Latter third of the lineup coming up.
Number 7.
Drew. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1. Good hard slider swung on and missed. 0-2. Got him. 1 away.
Batting catcher.
I think that's an outstanding sequence of pitches. 3 good choices, and he finishes them off quickly.
Tremendous job. He wasn't going to fool around with that hitter.
I'll tell you, that kind of breaking ball in the low 80s is awfully tough to hit.
Saltalamacchia up now. 1 out. Base is empty. Here's the first pitch. Popped up in the infield. To Sheriff.
Gary, he just keeps stretching this hitless streak even further. We're talking about 17 hitters retired in a row.
Pops him up. Cano throws on to first. Side is retired. The Boston Red Sox are shut down again, and through 6 innings now they remain hitless. We move on to the 7th inning. 1-0. Cleanup batter. You'll have next. Rodriguez.
Third baseman. Number 13.
He delivers.
Alex.
Fastball just misses. 1-0. On the way. Line towards second. Saltalamacchia. Throw one to first in time. 1 away.
Now up to the plate.
Cano,
Second baseman,
last time
number
up, he got thrown
24.
out trying to stretch a single to a double.
Cano.
First pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Youkilis throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Now up to the plate. Designated hitter.
Well, he stayed with that ground ball. Tough
Number
play.
20,
Able to just chuck it
Jorge.
over there after he grabs it. He's out.
Posada had a double his last time up. Two outs, bases empty. And the first pitch. There's a bullet towards third. Gonzalez. And he'll step on first to retire the
Get
side.
up on your feet. It's time for the 7th inning stretch.
Nobody
That's
left
all
on
three.
base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. 1-0. We've got the top of the order coming up. Ellsbury.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning. Center
And he
fielder,
delivers.
2.
Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Ellsbury.
The 1-0 now. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1. On the way. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Rodriguez. Throw, got him. That is one heck of a play.
Now up to the plate.
Crawford in the batter's box.
For 13. Carl Crawford.
Bases empty with 1 away. Hit hard into the hole. And they're happy to tie that one up. Back to an even ball game with that solo shot.
Number 15. Pedroia.
Outstanding approach at the plate right there. He tried to sneak a fastball by him, but he threw it in his wheelhouse, and he drives it out of the park.
And at this level, Steve, if you can time it, you can hit it. No fastball's going to get by these hitters.
Especially with that swing.
Timeout.
Chamberlain gets called on to take over the mound duties.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
1 out, nobody on. Now the first pitch.
Well, maybe a little bit of a purpose pitch right here. That four-seamer up and in, trying to keep the hitter from diving out over the plate.
Now a swing and a drive deep into left field. Back to the wall.
Well, as a manager, you know what? You bring in a pitcher and he gives up a hit to the first guy he faces. Later, you're going to tell him, listen, at least let me sit down before you put somebody on base.
Gonzalez is coming to the plate now. 1 down, runner at first. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. At the belt, the 1-0. He swings and nails a liner. There's one. And that's 2. A double play. The Boston Red Sox pick up a run on the home run and pull even. We'll move ahead to the 8th. And this game is tied. Bottom 3 due up next. Granderson.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Pedroia. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Now back.
Martin lined out in his last
Number
at-bat.
55.
Base is empty, 1 out.
Martin.
Hit on the ground. Pedroia. That one's put away. Now 2 down.
Left fielder.
And let's take a look now at our 2K Sports top play. Gardner grounded out last time. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. Pedroia throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. And we are all tied up. Middle of the lineup, due up. Youkilis.
The top of the 8th inning. Third base.
Here's the
20.
pitch.
Kevin.
That one's low and away. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
The 2-1 offering. Won't commit on that hard slider. Now 3-1. Here he comes. 3-1. Tough pitch on the corner. Full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards second. Jeter. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
Now that
Ortiz.
designated hitter. Number 34, David Ortiz.
One out. Bases empty. First pitch to him. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit.
That ball was well struck. Good piece of hitting. The infield playing back. Had a little more ability to cover some ground, but he was able to get it by him.
And here's the first one. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Spins, throws back to second. Gets back in time.
And Gary, with the score tied,
here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. The throw to second.
Now
put a nice swing on that one. He was sitting on fastball, got fastball, rips it to right field. Nice job.
Has to dive, but he's back in there in time.
But Gary, he really doesn't have the speed necessary to steal a base right here. They have to be.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Granderson, and he grabs it in his tracks. Granderson. With that, they keep the runners at first and third.
Now batting, shortstop.
The fans are buzzing with anticipation. They understand this is a turning point in the game.
Lowry. I think he's thinking about how he's going to approach this crucial at-bat.
Well, what separates the men from the boys is the 2-out hit.
He sends this one in the air towards center. Cano. From his knees, got him. What a throw. So, no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. And we are tied up. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Shortstop.
Jeter. He delivers. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a line drive. Wheeler.
Coming to bat.
This is the pitcher's worst nightmare. You throw the pitch and it comes right back at you. Sometimes it's just self-defense. He got the glove up and made the out.
Here's a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. This is hit way up there. It'll be in the infield. And a solo home run. They lead by a 1.
Number 25. Teixeira.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look. I'm not sure what the pitcher's trying to do right here. I don't know if he's trying to fool him, he's trying to be cute, what he's doing, but it cost him.
Whatever it was, guaranteed it wasn't that. Teixeira. Nobody on base, one away. Here's the first pitch.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
The pitch. There's a swing. A ball hit high, deep, straightaway left. Lowry. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error.
Coming to bat.
I thought he had this one, Gary, but he just couldn't control it, and it got away from him.
I think he thought he had it, too. That's going to be tough to handle.
Now, you hate having an error in a play like that. Oh, Gary, no real speed at first base right now. I think you just let the hitter swing the bat a little bit and not distract him.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. He throws over to third.
Well, infield playing back in this situation. A well-hit ball just getting by him for a base hit.
Robinson. Cano.
Runners on first and second with one out. First pitch.
Ball one.
That's a good pitch, throwing it out over the plate, trying to get the hitter to reach. Just couldn't get him to expand the plate.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. A shot up the middle. Ellsbury, he has the room and puts it away for an out.
Coming to bat. Designated hitter, number 20.
Big-time
Jorge
players live for these
Posada.
moments like this, Gary.
Posada, one of the most difficult situations for players to come through in this game. That's when you're going to run her out there and two down.
Well, the game's best clutch hitters handle the pressure. They keep themselves intense while not getting tense. Let's see if he can do it.
Ball one.
Well, maybe a little bit of a purpose pitch right here. That four-seamer up and in, trying to keep the hitter from diving out over the plate.
Trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. The 1-0 now. That swung on, hit well, deep center. Off the center field wall. Number 2. It eats him up.
Coming to bat.
Granderson getting ready for his at-bat.
Number 14. Curtis.
Runner on first, two away. Pitch on the way.
Ball
Fastball
one.
runs inside, 1-0. At the belt, the 1-0. Swung on, hit well, out there to deep left center field, back in the wall. Throw in time, forces him at second for the third out.
Leading off the top of the ninth inning.
And here's the first one. Hit in the dirt. Cano over to first for out number 1. Crawford.
The fielder. Number 13.
One out, nobody on.
Carl Crawford.
And the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That one gets down for a base hit.
Well, real solid approach, trying to work gap to gap up the middle of the field. Gets a fastball on the other third of the plate, but able to stay on it and get himself a base hit to center.
Runner at first with one down. A dive, and he's back in easily. One out. Runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. They throw over to first, and he dives back safely. He's running toward second. Hit hard into the hole. Jeter, and that will hold him at first. Gonzalez, he hit into a double play as last time. 2 outs and a man on first. The pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. And now a throw over. Trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. Swung on, line softly to short. Throws on to first. Side is retired. The New York Yankees And what a way to win this one in dramatic fashion.
Well, you gotta love games like this that come down to such an exciting finish down to the very last pitch to decide the game.
Now it's time for Hardball Central. Here's Jeannie Salasco and Steve Fizio.
Thanks, Gary. And who was the key here tonight, Steve? No doubt he's earned the Pepsi Clutch Performer Award. Not a lot of runs in this game total, and the ones he contributed to because of that were big runs.
I tell you, Jeannie, this Nick Swisher really has some kind of power, and he left his mark in this game. There's not much the opposition can do when this switch hitter steps up to the plate, shows great discipline, gets his pitch, and drives it.
And Steve, you'll agree with me. It's been our pleasure to have all of you with us today for this 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For those of us here at Hardball Central and the entire 2K Sports crew, thank you for tuning in. Hey, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
And this game is history. And our final score, 4-1.